am actually on my way to do my medical exam for my private pilot training for training at Above and Beyond Aviation. And it's about a half-hour drive, so I thought I'd make a short video, maybe, let's say 5 tips or so for if you want to get your open water. The thing is, a lot of people are hesitant going in. One, it's a little pricey. It's a kind of a big leap. Do you rent your gear? Do you buy your gear? Do you go straight into it, or do you do a Discover dive, or do you try snuba first before scuba, or a hookah kit or something like that? It's really up to you, but the thing is, okay, so let's go with 5 tips. 1 is just stay relaxed, be calm. It might seem very fast-paced, which open water is actually one of the hardest ones to get, just because there's so many skills crunched up super close. So, of course, there's remove your mask underwater while continuing to breathe your regulator, removal of your regulator, finding it again, maybe with your eyes closed. There is, you have to swim, I forget how long it is, 100 yards? You have to swim a certain amount of feet without stopping or touching the bottom consistently, whether it be in a pool or a lake, they'll measure that, so you have to be in really good shape. Let's see what else. They're going to have you do many skills like go down, remove your BCD, put it back on, while breathing and without. Anyways, yeah, the biggest thing is, it's going to freak you out the first time you take your mask off while trying to breathe, because there's going to be water trying to go up your nose. If you stay calm and try and fight those reflexes, it's going to be fine. And same goes for pretty much all the skills. If you start panicking, you're going to lose your focus. I would say the next one would be repetition makes perfect. I'm probably going to say this for every other video I make on every other thing I do, but repetition makes perfection. When you do those skills, if you're not comfortable, while all the other kids are trying to, or all the other adults are trying to show their skills to the instructor and you're waiting down the line, just try it. Wait for a while they're doing it, or if you struggle on something beforehand and you know what's coming up, try it before. Because the more you try at it, or if you have struggled with something, ask your instructor. Most of the time, they're more than happy to help or give you tips and tricks. And also, I should probably say in this, I'm not even a rescue diver yet. I have no way or sense you should listen to these teachings in a legal sense. I'm just giving you what I thought would have helped me. I guess number 3 would be stay positive. If you're not having fun, stay back, regroup. There are going to be tough spots, but try to have a good lookout into it. It'll make it a lot easier if you have a good lookout into it, and you're like, this is going to be fun, or this is going to be challenging, or yeah, I don't know. Like, because there's going to be parts where I don't know if they teach us anymore. They might just all teach it with computers now. But, like, when you get going with your dive tables, which I'd like to make another video explaining those, it's a math part. It takes hours. But if you look at it as, well, this is how my mind works. If you look at it as, oh, yeah, if you work it out in your head physically, instead of through math, you do the math, but like, oh yeah, I was at this depth for this long, and I came up to this depth, and I was for that long, and then the next dive I was, etc. It makes sense. And if you just keep at it, it'll work out. I would recommend being a good swimmer, though. The next tip is probably, when you go through it, you also have to remember all the fun dives you're going to have to do of it. There's a reason you're getting it. Are you going for a vacation? Are you going just to learn? Or is it something you always wanted to do? Or are you doing it for a reason, for an event coming up? Either or, you have to remember the end goals in mind, even if you don't like your open water class. I took my open water class in 2016, I want to say. I was going to say, I think I have it on me, but... and I actually went 3 or 4 years without continuing education, and that would probably be the next tip, is continue afterwards. Please. Because I forget the statistic, but it was like only 20% of divers go past their open water. Once you get your open water, you're certified to 60 feet and straight gas, or regular air. With that certification, you're allowed to go and get some other specialties. Your deep diver and your advanced certifications, you're good for 130 feet or 100 feet, depending on who you talk to. At least through PADI. I'm a PADI guy. And then, yeah, go for deep diver. Go for your nitrox. Go for your advanced. Go for your rescue. Go, you know, because you learn so much more, and you can be such a better, safer diver the more you learn. Knowledge when it comes to diving can never be skipped over. I cannot enforce that enough. And it really changes the game. For instance, if you're just breathing regular air, your decompression times are so much higher, or the limit you can stay at depths are so much lower. I mean, time-wise. With regular air, you can go deeper, but if you go into nitrox, let's say you're taking a dive to 100 feet and you're on 32% oxygen, which I'll have to make a whole separate video on nitrox. You can stay at 100 feet for almost twice the time. It just... Anyways. If you want... Seriously think about continuing after your open water if you enjoy. Even if you don't, have some fun dives under your belt and then continue, because continuing education will get you places. But yeah, if you guys want to take your open waters, try and comment, see if on the video, and see if there's anything I missed or anything that you felt. Like I said, the big ones are just stay relaxed. I wouldn't say stay calm, because I just was like, stay calm. But just scuba diving, that's another thing people miss. Scuba diving is meant to be a relaxing, it's supposed to be relaxing. I don't know if you've seen a lot of the people in my videos, but they have slow fin kicks. They're moving, but it's very slowly. They're never rushing ahead, or I haven't been in a lot of heavy current either, but it's supposed to be relaxing. Go down there, slow, deep breaths. That's another tip. Just take very slow, deep breaths. If you breathe quickly, you're going to hyperventilate, or actually, rather, there's a lot more dead airspace. You'll learn about this too. There's a lot more dead airspace before your lungs with the equipment, so you're not actually going to get a lot of oxygen in. So slow, deep breaths, and just keep chill. Just stay chill. I struggled with that through my open water and a lot of my easy dives, because it was like, I want to go see this, I want to go see that, but I ended up like exhausting myself underwater and ripping through air. Just stay calm with it. Think through your calculations. Even if something's crazy happening, it takes a while, but just, okay, what do I do? Just gotta enforce that. I forgot how I was going to end off this video, but yeah. Let me know if I'm missing anything, or if there's any tips that you guys think that should be added on. Yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next diving video.